And remember when we shaded you with clouds and sent down to you manna and quails, saying, Eat from the good things we have provided for you. The evildoers certainly did not wrong us, but wronged themselves. God reminds the children of Israel here of his many blessings upon them, and how he did not abandon them despite their repeated mistakes and objections. Rather, he surrounded them with mercy and care throughout every stage of their journey. After the children of Israel left with Moses, and after God saved them from Pharaoh, they entered a difficult stage, a desert filled with exhaustion, heat, hunger, thirst, and fear. They were expected to remain firm upon certainty after all the signs they had witnessed. But the human soul, when exhausted, sometimes becomes more focused on worldly comfort than on the higher purpose for which it began the journey. That is why they continuously asked for physical things, water, food, comfort, and whatever could ease the hardship of the path. Yet despite this, God did not withhold his mercy from them. And remember, when we shaded you with clouds, meaning God placed clouds above them to protect them from the intense heat. In the middle of the desert, amid hardship and exhaustion, God sent them relief. This shows that God does not burden his servants, then leave them without mercy or support. And sent down to you manna and quails. Manna and quails were provision from God for them. It is said that manna was a sweet form of sustenance, and it is also understood as a symbol of abundant divine provision. As for quails, it is said to refer to birds and also to everything that brings comfort and relief to the soul after hardship. These meanings are broad because the provision of God is not limited to food alone. It may also be emotional peace, patience, knowledge, tranquility, or an opening within the heart. God was providing for them, both physically and spiritually. That is why he said, Eat from the good things we have provided for you, meaning enjoy the pure provisions of God and be grateful for these blessings, whether they are visible blessings like food and comfort, or inner blessings like guidance, peace, and knowledge. But the problem was not the lack of blessings. The problem was how they dealt with those blessings. The evildoers certainly did not wrong us, but wronged themselves, meaning their objections and weaknesses did not harm God in any way. Rather, they harmed themselves. When a person receives the blessings of God and uses them only for worldly pursuits while forgetting the true purpose behind them, they wrong themselves. God gave the children of Israel both worldly blessings and spiritual blessings together. He gave them salvation, provision, protection, guidance, prophets, and revelation. But when the soul becomes occupied only with worldly desires, it may forget the entire purpose of the journey. That is why they wrong themselves, because they did not use these blessings to draw closer to God and remain firm upon guidance as they should have. Summary: God surrounds his servants with visible and invisible blessings, physical and spiritual. But when a person becomes distracted by the blessings instead of remembering the one who gave them, and uses those gifts only for worldly life, they wrong themselves and lose the true meaning of guidance. And all praise is due to God, Lord of all worlds.